Hello and howdy, folks. I'm here to talk about Monsters University, the new film from Pixar. I enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a 7. I don't think it's at the same level as the first film, but it is certainly not a bad movie, and it does have its own rewarding qualities. It's basically a prequel to Monsters Inc. We get to meet Mike and Sully as young kids. I don't know if we get to meet Sully as a kid, but we definitely get to go back to Mike's childhood and get to see how he became the monster he is today. And then we definitely meet Sully when they all go to college to be scares. And then basically your typical college movie ensues. Your Revenge of the Nerds, your Animal House, basically happens. There's nothing too new there. I guess it's just, it's got something that it's sweet. It's really sweet. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a short film before this. Now I can't remember. I think it was just called The Blue Umbrella. And I was amazed at the photorealism of the animation. It almost like creeped me out. I don't know whether in any other way to put it. It just didn't seem right. There's that thing that happens when our brains, when we see something that we know is fake. But yet it looks real. It just feels odd, and it's just getting more and more like that. And it's just a weird feeling. And so it was like this short film that preceded it, took place in this, real world, I'll say. And then we get to go to this fantasy land of Monsters U, and it's much more comforting to see these monsters and unbelievable things look entirely real, and they look textured, and it looks like you could reach out and touch them and have and feel that fur under your fingers. It was funny. It wasn't hilarious. That's kind of what I always hope for, to go to an animated film. One, to see some amazing action set pieces, and there was some great action in this film that really kind of went places that I did not expect it to go. What was I going to say? And humor. And, it's action and humor. And it wasn't as funny as I was hoping for, but it was, I chuckled, throughout. I never, just was overwhelmed with hilarity, that's for sure. But I did enjoy it, laughed, throughout. Again, had something to say, it was sweet and great for kids, but yet good for adults. There was that good mix of humor. I thought all the character designs were really well done. I really appreciated the shout-outs to the original film, seeing all the younger versions of those characters we know. All of the cast is pretty much returning. We had Billy Crystal, John Goodman, Steve Buscemi. There were a couple other voices in there that I recognized. I know John Krasinski was one of them. Maybe Bill Hader was in there. It seems like Bill Hader's in everything now. But it was a good cast. I think it was Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren's in there too. I don't really know what else to say. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was just, good. It was a good family watch. I definitely think a 7 is fair, just because of the beauty of the photography and just the cute sentimental story. And yeah, the voice acting was very good. I don't really know what else to say about it. I mean, I enjoyed it. I've just been seeing like these ho-hum movies. I've not been blown away with anything recently. So I'm I'm waiting to be blown. Yeah, I guess that's all I've got to say about it. I'm pretty bored talking about it. So there you go. That's Monsters U. I give it a solid 7. Thanks much.